City's down by a goal. There's an offside at the blue line, and both teams now will make changes. But on the draw, Young stays close to the boards. Now goes right, steps away from the check, then moves to center ice, passes across for Longer, but Donovan intercepts for City. He came out of nowhere. Now he's got two men to beat. He fakes left, moves right. Donovan's in on goal. He shoots, but Donovan fires it off the side of the net, and Lee comes up.
Mid-South, what are you calling me for? Don't you realize the City College Monarchs are in the National Hockey Finals? Speak to one of the detectives. Where is everybody?
I don't know, hiding, I guess.
We'll put an APB out on them.
Still 1-0, Lieutenant?
What the devil's going on out here?
Now James, he flips the puck to Donovan. Now Donovan will start down the ice, looking.
Don't you realize this is a police station?
Donovan skates in over the blue line. Donovan trying to look for somebody to pass it to.
Come on, Donovan.
Get it to him. Now
Come on, Donovan. Come on.
Come on, Donovan, go!
Donovan looks for a now passes it out. Young intercepts for Harkness. Young sends the puck to Buffett, but I see.
Man, I don't believe it.
Now Harkness can
A bunch of white kids chasing a piece of rubber on the ice.
Sure, with a bunch of black kids dribbling a basketball.
You better believe it. What's the score?
It's 1-0.
Doesn't anything ever happen in
Now
hockey?
they get set for the face-off. The play is back underway. Harkness now feeds it deep into the City zone. Now a relay for Grant, but Jerkover intercepts
Come
the
on,
puck.
come on, come on, come on. You can skate, can't you?
Donovan now takes it into the
How much
Harkness
time
zone.
left?
He's got a defender
Got a
all
minute,
over him. Maybe he looks sluggish.
What's the matter? What's the matter? He's invisible all of a sudden. Somebody get over there.
Minutes, whether it's too little or too late. Now he moves left, looking for the goal, skates around Longer. Donovan's
worried
last
about?
shot almost tied it up.
It's all taken care of,
Now
right?
the clock, it's running down quickly, and time is beginning to run out. And Donovan and his team here in the late stages of the game.
Come on.
The final score, Harkness 3, City Monarchs 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game will be played this Thursday at 8 p.m.
Who are you kidding, Billy?
That close. That close.
Maybe the next time.
Hey, come on. I'll introduce you to the coach. Come on.
Like busy, huh?
Coach. Come on. Coach.
Hey, Frankie, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. It's a tough game. Hey, listen, I'd like you to meet my partner, Kevin O'Brien.
How you doing? Got a bunch of kids?
Always. Like Frankie here. You ought to come around more.
Yeah, job keeps me kind of busy. You'll get another shot at it.
Hey, we'll get him. Don't sweat it. You keep in touch. I got to get in there with my kids.
Sorry, Coach.
Billy. We'll get him tomorrow. If only that kid was skating on 2 good knees. If. That's what they got tomorrow's for, huh, Frankie? I'll let you suit up.
Tomorrow.
It's too fat.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a guy. Used to be my high school coach.
How many times you gonna tell me that?
He probably never even went to high school.
I don't skate, all right?
Yeah, good game.
You ain't saying nothing.
What do you want me to say?
I told you what I was gonna do, didn't I?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, you put on a great show out there.
Everybody was thinking Billy Donovan's gonna pull it out for him. If only he had two good knees. You make me want to puke.
We'll get him in the next game, Mike. We'll still get the title.
Yeah, unless somebody cuts you another deal, right, Billy?
We'll get him in the next game, Mike.
It ain't the same.
Mike, anyone ever told you you had a big mouth, man? Vince, what's the matter with you, man? You would have killed me. Come on. You got that coke on you? Come on, man. All right, come on, let's get out.
A few hours ago, Mike Bell was racing across the ice, strong and graceful with the cheers of the crowd singing in his ears. He was chasing his dream and letting the rest of us rekindle the dreams of our own lost youth.
Mike Bell. I don't know how it could have happened.
Found this in his pocket.
No, not Mike. No way.
Somewhere between then and now, Mike Bell took a walk from the perfect fantasy world of the college hockey rink to the ugly world of the violent streets.
He's a kid on drugs, O'Brien.
Got nothing to say right now, all right? We don't have it.
What are you talking about? Nothing to say, O'Brien? Come on!
What? Forensics says it was one slug to the chest, .45 caliber, and the cocaine tested out is very high quality.
Can we get anything on the autopsy?
Yes, right here. Just got it in. We're listing the cause of death as the gunshot wound, but look at this. His system was drug-free.
That's what I figured. That kid wasn't into dealing, Kevin.
No. If we need to get you in further, we'll keep in contact, all right? The reporters are here. Keep your mouth shut.
I just want to...
All right, come on, let me get somebody.
Hey, earthquake.
Now, either these guys really got their act together, or this guy really was Mr. Straight.
You're right. Same thing with everybody I talked to. No way was Mike Bell doing drugs.
All right, he doesn't use it, he doesn't deal it. That leaves the Tooth Fairy, and we all believe in the Tooth Fairy, don't we?
We're telling what we hear, boss. This guy lived and died a model citizen.
All right, let's us have a turn. Who's next on the list here? Billy Donovan. Wait a minute. Can we heard? Billy Donovan, please. Get him in here, quick. Hey, Billy, come on. Just let him through.
Come on, give me something to go by here.
A feeding frenzy.
You do understand it's a city university, Lieutenant. No one in the administration is going to be very happy about the university's name being dragged through.
Well, then why don't you talk to the administration? I'll deal with them when I hear from them.
Come on, don't push any of me.
Let the dean crew here.
I hear there are more players there on drugs. What are the odds, huh? Come on.
What are the odds?
So you and Mike grew up together, did you, Billy?
Yeah.
You knew him pretty good?
He was my best friend.
The east side. Was he hanging out with anyone from that area?
Just me.
Well, when was the last time you saw him?
At the game.
What about after the game?
Sure. In the locker room.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, at the game.
What'd you talk about?
We talked about the game. I already told the police all this.
Well, tell it to us again.
We talked about the game.
All right, you talked about the game. What else you talk about?
Nothing else.
Wasn't meeting anyone?
We lost, man. Nobody was meeting anybody.
Didn't bring you a little something make you feel better after a tough loss?
Come on, man. He's dead. What are you messing him up for? Mike wasn't into that kind of stuff.
I mean, he didn't use it.
He didn't have nothing to do with it.
Come on, Billy, you were his friend. What was he into?
He was into the team. He was into school, and that's it, man.
Come on, relax. Where do you go? That's business. See you later.
Hey, man, am I on your way?
try to kill you, you son of a bitch.
You crazy or what? Yeah. It's okay, Vince. It's no problem. He's just a little upset. Sit down, or he'll keep you down. Relax. I heard about your friend, Billy. It's tough. But you can't be messing yourself up like this, you know what I mean?
I told you I was worried about him. I figured you'd go talk to him. You didn't have to go.
What am I gonna talk to him about? I haven't left this place, Billy.
Like Count Matty, nobody else knew nothing.
Nobody else does know. Try and keep that in your mind, Billy. Try and remember who's taking care of you.
If you're taking care of me, who killed Mike?
We take care of you. Everybody else has got to take care of themselves. Look at yourself, Billy. You are on a one-way ticket. Flashy, scared with bad knees. That don't sound like first-round draft choice to me. Last year of eligibility, and you are 1.5 miles away from your degree. It's gas station time, Billy, and there you are pumping gas. Hey, you know what I say? I say it's a good thing you got friends like me taking care of you, ain't it? I said, ain't it?
I didn't mean nothing.
You didn't mean nothing, Billy. Like you said, you gotta take care of yourself.
I don't need this money.
Who needs, kid? Everybody's been making something off you. It's time you made something for yourself. Now, I want you to go home and get a good night's sleep, and everything will look better in the morning. And Billy, he wasn't your friend. He was trying to hurt you, man. You all right? Now, look at me. You all right? All right. Kid's falling apart, Vince. I want you to keep an eye on him. Both eyes.
Come on, Donovan, move! Work! Play like you did last night. You might as well stay home. Save everybody else in trouble.
Eddie, come on over here.
Bob!
Hey, how you doing?
I never felt so bad in all my life.
How they doing?
Probably won't sink in till after the next game. You guys find anything yet?
Yeah, come here. Blank. Autopsy said he wasn't using drugs.
I told you that.
Yeah, I know, but that still doesn't make the stuff in his pocket go away. You gotta level with me, Eddie. What was he doing?
He was the straightest kid I ever met.
Come on,
Frankie.
we found the truth.
No, he was just like you were back then.
Yeah, I have my problems. I mean, who didn't?
Come on, Frankie. Problems is one thing. Exams, girls, nothing that leads to anything.
Yeah.
And he was like a son to me, Frankie. I would have known.
You know how many parents we talk to? Kids we find DOA, kids we bust for drugs. None of them ever know.
Eddie!
Gotta go.
Hey, take care of yourself, huh? Hi. Saw you inside. Waiting for Billy? Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Frank. I'm in front of the coaches who used to play for him back in high school.
Must have been a while ago.
What does that make me, Bobby Hull?
I didn't mean it like that.
It's okay. Boy.
What?
Coach is really upset about what happened to Mike Bell. Yeah. What'd you say her name was?
Jenny Dawson.
Jenny. It's my sister's name. Way back when.
I was looking for you, sir.
Hi, Billy. This is Frank. He's a friend
He's
of
a
the
cop, that's who he is. What the hell are you bothering her for?
Was I bothering you? We were just talking. You got a problem with that?
I told you everything I had to tell you last night. He's looking to drag Mike's name through the mud. Come on, let's go.
Don't you want to find out what happened to him?
He was doing what he was doing. He's dead now. But just leave it at that, okay?
Wouldn't say scared. He's definitely nervous. He sure as hell didn't want me talking to her.
So, what do you think about it?
I think he just doesn't want us looking anywhere. Thinks he's protecting Mike.
Somebody should have worried about that kid as much when he was alive as they seem to be worrying about him now that he's dead.
Yeah.
You want to make this real complicated?
Sure.
Take a look at this. The whole team was tested for drugs before the tournament. Clean as a whistle.
Oh, great.
So if Mike Bell's supplying the whole team with drugs, what are they doing with them? Saving them up for summer vacation?
When somebody thinks of sports now, they think drugs. Especially if they want you to think drugs. Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
You see any other trees around?
I may be old-fashioned, Kevin, but when I think of sports, I think of gambling.
Gambling? We're talking about a college hockey tournament here, aren't we?
Well, the game filled the stands, Colby. It's on TV, it's on radio. And I bet they don't run things in Vice the way they used to, but it may do us some good if you paid a visit on your old friend Jefferson.
I swore off him this week. He's just having a good day, too.
I didn't know you worked Vice Lieutenant.
Oh, I worked everything.
Billy,
Yeah?
why did you lie to that detective?
I didn't lie. I don't know anything, and that's what I told him. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Why did Mike stop coming by the last couple of weeks?
Did he? He was busy, I guess.
Don't lie to me, Billy.
And don't ask so many damn questions.
Just leave me alone.
Richard has back up to the blue line. Shot. Oh!
Mike's dead, for God's sakes. If you know something, you've got to tell the police.
Where the hell are you going?
For a walk. There's no fresh air in here.
Okay, no, don't send a uniform unless you want to be wearing a uniform yourself. Go do it yourself. Go. Come on. Carson, Mid-South.
Hi, maybe you can help me. Do you have a detective there named Frank?
No, I'm sorry, he's not in right now. This is Detective Carson. Could I help you?
Yeah, maybe.
Hello. Can I help you?
Just be glad you didn't get him.
You guys still looking for handouts, I see.
What, no linen?
This is leaking.
Sop it up with a muffin head.
You get me a bear claw?
Oh, they got some muffins. Muffins. What the hell is this major case business anyway, huh?
The commissioner thought it up. He kind of liked the sound of it.
Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe you do. If that's the case, what y'all doing in my humble little office?
You always have to give us a hard time on everything, Jefferson?
Yeah, I give him my best shot in Goldilocks. You know, what the hell you guys want?
The hockey tournament, what do you know about it?
Say, what's to know? Yeah, I skate around the ice, and there's plenty of action. There's probably more action in the stands, too.
What, college hockey?
Yeah, it's the national championships. Alumni coming in with their pinstripe suits and their alumni ties. Profiling flashy blonde wives and all that. Probably their second wives, too, because the first wives probably look like them, huh?
They all betting on it?
Yeah, they're showing their loyalty to the old alma mater. Hey, I never went to college. What I know?
Is there enough action for somebody to want to throw the game?
What makes you think there is?
Yeah, we've got a dead hockey player.
Yeah, so I heard. Well, that makes it worth checking out, don't it? The only thing is, most of the major players who book around here are establishment. They don't go for that fringe stuff. But on the other hand, it might be a good opportunity for someone to break in on the ground floor, huh?
You thinking of going into business, Jefferson?
Well, all adds up. I mean, if it's a new kid on the block, establishing a line in the city tournament ain't a bad place to start, huh? Now, the big question. Is this mystery book involved in a homicide?
Got any answers, Sherlock?
It's always the same answer, Frankie, baby. Anybody can beat you to anything.
Where do we go from here?
There. Solid Kepler, a.k.a. Solid Slime. I sent him up a couple years ago. Then I got him out on good behavior. He knows everybody.
All right, let's go talk with Solly.
Oh, is that your guess, Major Case? My guess is that you wait until you know exactly what it is you want to ask him.
We'll be in touch.
I bet we will.
Thanks for the muffin.
Think nothing of it.
Who the hell do you think you are treating me like this?
Who the hell do you think you are calling the cops on me?
Then tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I don't have a reason.
I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. Okay?
Don't touch me. Just do your explaining and make sure this time it's the truth.
Jane, come on.
I want to know what's going on, and if you can't tell me, I'm walking out that door.
I don't know where to start, Jane.
Why don't you start by telling me what really happened to Mike?
I don't know. Honest to God.
You're lying to me! You're lying!
No, I'm not. He might have been mixed up with a couple
Mike
of guys.
told me, damn you! When are you gonna stop pretending? He told me!
What did he tell you?
2 men. One who eats sunflower seeds. What difference does it make what he told me? What are you gonna tell me?
All right. I don't know for sure. But I think it was a guy named Matty Rosen. He runs numbers.
What does that mean?
He's a racket guy. A gambler.
Mike was mixed up with him? What are you saying?
Wasn't Mike. It was me.
Why?
Money, I guess. So I don't end up where I started from after I'm finished playing hockey.
You're throwing it all away for that? For whatever they're paying you?
Oh, and what away? You think the pros will take me? Doctors can't even tell if I can skate next year.
The team, your friends, those things don't count anymore?
What about me, damn it? When do I count? They sell out the rink, they make money from television, and what do I get? This! And a couple of bad knees. And people saying, didn't he used to be Billy Donovan? No! We won enough games to get in that tournament, and I bled for those wins. We're not out of it yet. And who's losing anything? People who want to bet money on what I do?
You explained it all, haven't you? Do you believe any of it?
I don't believe anything anymore. Except when that guy put the money on the table and I had it in my hands. In a couple of days, the season's over, Jen. I'm finished. What do I do then? Pump gas.
What, am I supposed to feel sorry for you? You'll have to get a job, just like everybody else.
I'm not everybody else. I'm Billy Donovan. They said it, I didn't. How do you stop being special? How do you go back to being like everybody else?
Not this way. We'll call the police. We'll get their help.
That's what Mike was gonna do. That's why they killed him.
Look, they don't bring kids into college to give them an education. They bring them in to play basketball or football or hockey.
And to get an education.
And to fill the arenas. And to make money for the school.
They still have to take courses, Tommy.
Oh, yeah, they take courses. Basket weaving, history of sport.
A theory and practice of the split T offense, a well-rounded education.
Tom Kirkwood, the only man I know make a cause out of anything. Look, if they want to take a real course, they can take a real course. Who's stopping them?
Well, as long as it doesn't get in the way of the 40 games a year and the practice, and traveling.
Hey, I'm not saying it's easy. You have to know what your priorities are.
Oh, sure. Some teenage kid who's supposed to have a high school education, who doesn't have one because they carried him through high school, is supposed to figure out what his priorities are from people he respects who are telling him that playing the game is his #1 priority.
Hey, I could have won an athletic scholarship, you know? You telling me I wouldn't have been better off?
Move. No, what I'm saying is that most high schools graduate only 20% of their athletes. And that gives you odds 4 to 1 against you, Frank.
Even the ones that don't graduate still get some education.
Yeah, well, they sure as hell do. They get coddled and pampered and...
Come on.
And they have the rules bent and broken for them. And then we're surprised when one of them breaks the rules himself. I don't know why. That's the one thing we taught them.
Oh, you're really hot about this, aren't you?
You probably had a bet on City.
I win.
All right, come on, let's go, Frank.
Where are you going?
Well, I've had enough of virtue for one evening. Let's see what I find out from Vice.
How you feeling, kid? You look a little flush.
What do you want?
Now, is that any way to talk to a friend? After all, I'm the only one in the world you got.
What the hell do you want?
My, we're a little touchy tonight, aren't we? Hey, relax. All I want to tell you is that your ship came in. Now, I'm going to give you a new chance to make some big money.
I don't need no big money.
So you give it a charity. It's good for your conscience.
Yeah, what are you talking?
I'm talking about the finals, kid. Now, your damn team's a heavy favorite. Now, we couldn't pass that up now, could we?
No way, Matty. I ain't messing with the finals. That was our deal.
Our deal? Listen to it. I'm gonna say this once, and you listen to me. I just renegotiated. Billy, this isn't just a little visit you can walk away from, man. This is business. Billy? Now, City's gonna lose tomorrow night. Now, either they lose because you helped them to lose, or they lose because you didn't even show up. Now, on one hand, you make something from it, and the other, you just a dear departed memory. Get some sleep, Billy. Do you know how difficult it is to perform without a good night's sleep?
Stepping and it's alive.
Hey, I've been here a while, all right?
So?
That's one hell of a busy newsboy. Check this out. Hey, she didn't even buy a paper.
Look who's here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can read Solly easier than he can read his damn newspaper. Inside that folded up paper, he's got a brown envelope full of hard currency. Yeah, you gotta love this guy, though. He never changes, never does anything complicated. Same old, same old.
Well, now what?
Yeah. Guess we go talk to him.
Hey, good to see you, Solly. How you been, man?
Yeah. Good to be seeing you. I'm okay, man. How you doing?
Hey, what you see is what you get. I want to know is, how'd you manage to outrun these two speedsters on them stubby little legs, huh?
Yeah, well, I quit smoking, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Oh, yeah, it was easy, you know, like acupuncture.
Acupuncture? Did that hurt?
No pain.
I was also wondering, how you managed to, give a guy a quarter from newspaper and end up with $1,000 change.
So the guy's not too bright. Hey, it's an honest mistake, really.
Yeah, sure.
So who are these guys? Are they new?
Oh, these two guys here?
Yeah.
No, they're not new. They're homicide.
Homicide?
Yeah.
Mike Bell, homicide.
I don't know nothing about a Mike Bell.
You know that he's dead, Solly?
I sell papers. I read them once in a while, you know?
Somebody's making a big buck off these games, Solly. Who's fixing them?
You looking at me?
I don't see no other slime bag.
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. Like, I can't even get the railing fixed on my newsstand.
Oh, funny man.
Wait a minute.
Solly. I got you out of the joint early, didn't I, huh? We get you back in early, too, man.
What's the charge?
Hey, you know me. I'll think of something. Can we start with the old tax evasion dodge, huh? Care for some seeds?
I don't want it.
No, you don't touch them, huh? Make it think of someone who does?
Why should they make me think of someone?
Who, Solly? Who do they make you think of?
Who knows? What are you talking about? Seeds, man.
We're not asking you hard questions here, Solly. We're asking you easy.
Look,
Come on, Solly, who? Who?
Marty Rosen. You know, you're gonna get me killed one day, man.
No. You'll have liver salt, Solly. That's why you gave up smoking, huh? Come on, have a seat.
I don't want to see Bing. Just go away.
Loan sharking, extortion, gambling, bookmaking, accessory to homicide, 2 counts. Enjoy that.
Yeah, but he walked away both times. I mean, this character's been everywhere from Montreal to Miami Beach.
Ambitious little creep must still be considered an outsider. He's never owned his own turf.
That explains why the kid was clean. He was mixed up with gamblers, not dealers.
What are the odds with a guy like Mike being able to throw games without his teammates knowing about it?
No way.
Maybe we should give this Billy Donovan another call.
He's on the list. First, I want to find out where Matty Rosen hangs out.
Try the black ball.
Hey, thanks, Jefferson. We owe you one.
Yeah, I know.
Any reason I should?
No reason.
Hey, hey, come on. Hey, look out, huh?
Hey, babe. I'm glad you called.
Billy? Those two men, the one...
Hey, Billy, my man, listen, this is your #1 fan here. Me and Jenny are gonna watch the game tonight. She just wants to make sure you know what to do. It's just in case you're thinking of changing your mind. You understand me, Billy? You understand what I'm telling you?
I understand.
Yeah? Good. Well, we see you after the game. You go get him, Tiger. Shh. Don't cry. Bye, Billy.
Bye.
We had it wrong, didn't we, Billy?
I got a game to play.
We thought it was Mike.
Get your hands off me, man.
Oh, tough guy. Tough game hockey? Huh? Kind of forgot what it felt like. But you're used to it, aren't you?
Get out of here, man.
Tough guy. You want to talk about it? Or you want to wait and tell it to a jury?
You're crazy.
Hey, and tell me why Mike's dead. He was your best friend, wasn't he? Huh? Like a brother.
Leave me alone, damn it.
Except brothers live and die for each other. Put all they got on the line for each other.
What the hell do you want from me?
Only you were playing your own kind of game. Isn't that right? You were playing for yourself. And Mike, he didn't like that. That's why they killed him, isn't it?
Huh?
We already know about Matty Rosen, Billy. You had it all and you blew it.
I loved him. I never knew that they would kill him.
So where do we go from here, Billy? It's not too late.
It's way late.
Look, help yourself, Billy. I know you're under the gun. But we can protect you. That's why we're here. Come on.
Can't. I got Jenny.
Unit 1209. We're at the location. Nobody's home.
Okay, just got a call from Whitey. Meet us at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn.
Okay, Donovan, let's go.
Another question still to be answered is how City will respond to the tragic loss of Mike Bell, the man they call the heart and soul of the City team. The key will be Donovan. As Donovan goes, so goes City. We're ready now for the opening face-off between Weinthal and Jacobson. City wins it.
That's what you get when you got Matty Rosen for a coach.
Go for it. Now work his left side. He's leaving it wide open. Let's go, you guys. Wake up. Come on. Hustle. Go.
Real tough time tonight. Now, he may be hurt, Maybe this is why he was off in that last game. I'll tell you, he doesn't seem to be hurt to me. In any case, City College, already trailing by 2 against a fired-up Harkness squad, is now playing without their superstar, Billy Donovan. Now, Donovan has been benched by the coach. And Daniels carries the puck to center ice. He's at the blue line. He shoots, but it's an easy save for Forresto. Third period, and City's down by a 3-1 score. Now, City fans are a little upset. They can't figure out why Donovan's on the bench. As I said earlier,
I can't watch
he
the
did not
game
appear to
without
be injured,
seeds.
and he doesn't look too happy at the end of the bench. Here's Lager now for Harkness as he skates through the center ice area, dumps the puck deep into City territory, and he chases.
Right there. Hey, hey. Hold it.
It's over, sucker.
City moves to within 1 goal of Harkness. It's 3-2.
Not worth it, Matty.
City's
Drop the knife.
remains on the
Drop
bench,
the
and
knife.
a big loss as the clock now becomes a big factor in the game. Still has no word on a broadcast area whether or not Donovan's hurt.
Let's go, let's go.
Coach, give me a shot. I can do it. I can do it.
Then do it.
Do you want me to tell you that Billy Donovan scored a goal to tie it up, and then the winner in overtime? That's a story for the sports page, and I don't write sports. My story's about a kid who lost his way on the clear, cold ice of a hockey rink. There are those who will tell you he was misled, tricked, seduced. But I see it differently. The only traps that snare us are the ones we set ourselves. We let a Matty Rosen teach us to play the angles only when we've forgotten how to play it straight.
Still got a few things to straighten out. You be okay? Just give me a few minutes to take a shower. I'll tell you the whole story.
At least he did the right thing. Had enough? I don't know. It's all he's got.
The kid is in a lot of trouble. I hope for his sake his friends stand by him more than he stood by them.
Oh, if that's all it takes, then he's still got a fighting chance.
And I feel the